What's up, y'all? Big shout out to Simeon again. If y'all want to recommend me video ideas, do it in the comments because I will go through and do them. I want to post a video every day. So when I say I need video ideas, I mean it. Let me know in the comments if you have any video ideas you want me to do. Because bro told me to put every team star onto their most hated team. Like the team that hates them the most. And if the team doesn't have one, you could just kind of keep them there. But this was his idea. So what I did, so let me just show you the teams. So the Philadelphia 76ers lost Embiid. I feel like Embiid's been around longer and he's been hated more than Tyrese Maxey so far. And I gave him Jalen Brunson. Maybe it's just who I'm around, but it feels like for the Sixers nowadays, even though the Celtics have dogged us for a while, just the recency bias of Jalen Brunson cooking us in the first round a couple of years ago, it's still fresh in our minds. Nobody on the Bucks. They just lost Giannis. Clippers, Luka, his playoff record against the Clippers, it's filthy, bro. Completely dogged the Clippers, and now he's in the rival LA city, whatever, you know what I mean. Memphis Grizzlies, Kawhi Leonard. I put Kawhi Leonard on here. He hasn't beat him recently, but when he was with the Spurs, he just wiped the floor with the Memphis Grizzlies. I could have put Kawhi on, the Sixers too from 2019, but it seems like old beef. There's only one playoff series. Miami Heat get Jason Tatum. That was one that Simeon suggested. Put Jason Tatum on the Miami Heat. Yeah, they pretty much, I think they hate each other. For as much as the Heat have beat the Celtics have also beat the Heat as of late. Cade Cunningham on the Hornets just because of that recent brawl where they Isaiah Stewart just freaking, they threw hands. So he's going to be on the same team with Miles Bridges. So that'll be cool. That might be a sneaky team though. And then I didn't take anyone off the Hornets because like Hornets just kind of suck. Nobody's really mad at them. Like nobody really hates them because they're just so trash. Same with the Utah Jazz. They haven't been good enough to warrant any hatred, really, unfortunately. Kind of same with the Kings. They've been just pretty trash. So the Knicks, they get Tyrese Halliburton because I couldn't put Halliburton on any other team. Like Halliburton has to be on the Knicks. The Knicks absolutely hate Halliburton. And then the Joel Embiid, I could put him on the Celtics, but like the Celtics have dogged us too much. Like we haven't beat the Celtics in any playoff series. But I don't think we've really beat the Knicks in any playoff series either, but it feels like they hate Embiid more. I don't know, it's a toss-up. Now the Lakers, they're filthy. They get Nikola Jokic, who has dogged them recently, and Anthony Edwards, who dogged them last year. So those two with LeBron and Austin Reeves and DeAndre Ayton, that should be a filthy team. Orlando Magic, they haven't won a playoff series yet, so I mean at least this era, so I haven't been able to throw them on any other team. Mavericks, Celtics, they got Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, just not even because of the stuff that like they did. Not that they beat them in anything, it's just, how that ended there. And then Bam Adebayo also, but it's more so Jimmy Butler. Like that's the only team that really beat the Celtics recently was the Miami Heat. But yeah, Kyrie's back on the team, so yay, Boston's gonna love that. Mavericks, they didn't have anyone. They just lost Kyrie to the Celtics. Again, unfortunately, no one for the Knicks or the Nets. They've just been too trash. Devin Booker on the Nuggets with Jamal Murray, that should be filthy. He beat him in the playoffs one time. Giannis on the Pacers, I feel like it's a division rival, so yeah, they don't like each other. That's the Midwestern not friendliness. Zion Williamson hasn't really been good enough to make the playoffs. Cade, like we said, was on that team, but the Pistons don't really get anyone. Raptors don't really have anyone. Houston Rockets, Steph Curry is a polarizing one because he's beat everyone, but his record against the Rockets in the playoffs, filthy. Bro dogged him every opportunity he got. Holy cow, it's ridiculous what his record is against the Houston Rockets. It's just ridiculous. So he's going to be there replacing KD, and then KD actually gets to join the San Antonio Spurs, who he has dogged a lot. Very good playoff record against them. Phoenix Suns don't get anyone, and then I wasn't sure to give Wemby on anyone because he hasn't been in the playoffs yet, but that playing game against the Thunder, bro, Thunder hate him. So now Wembanyama's going to be with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Isaiah Hartenstein. So that's going to be a crazy team. And then SGA is going to be on the Minnesota Timberwolves because he's dogged them in the playoffs with Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert. I mean, that's who they just beat to get to the finals last season. And then Trailblazers get Anthony Davis because his record against them is just goated in the playoffs. Warriors get Ja Morant from the past beef they have. And then Wizards get no one, unfortunately. So that is everyone. I don't know who I'd go. Probably the Lakers, just because they got two great players like that. But honestly, the Thunder with Wembanyama could be filth. But yeah, you know what? I wasn't sure where to trade Donovan Mitchell, so I'm just going to give him to the Bulls because on 2K, the rival score is at 85. Not that the Bulls have really been good enough to get bounced by Donovan Mitchell, but it's the same division. So, all right, so that's the team. Let's see. Those are the teams. Injuries and everything will be on, so stuff could go crazy in here. But if I had a prediction, I'm going Thunder with Wembanyama. That's just stupid. Thunder with Wembanyama for the championship. But yeah, let's see how they do. And before this ends, oh shoot, I'm assuming the MVP is probably going to be SGA. Nah, it's Victor. Holy cow. Okay, so Victor Wembanyama joins the OKC Thunder. He puts up 34 points. He puts up 12.2 rebounds, 4.9 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.6 blocks on 52% from the field, 84% from the free throw line, and then 38% from three. And I think he had the best record. Oh my God in heaven. This guy is ugly. And he has a stupid name. I'm sorry. That was so mean. I'm sorry, Edmund Hayward. But wow. 75-7 though. Dang, bro. For everything he sacrificed in looks and name, bro cooked. Bro can absolutely cook as a GM. Wow. 75-7 for the Knicks. And LaMelo Ball's 6th man of the year because yeah, we gave him Cade Cunningham. But yeah, I was saying the power rankings, conference rank and power rank, we were consistently 3. I was watching the OKC Thunder the entire time. As the entire All-NBA teams are just players from different teams. I want to see who's the first person. Oh, the Sacramento Kings with Domantas Sabonis, the first person who made any All-NBA team for not a different team. So wow. Well, let's see who the league leaders were. Who just led the league in points? It was Wembanyama. Okay, Wembanyama by a long shot too. 6 more points than the next highest guy. But Giannis with the Pacers up here, SGA. Jalen Brunson and Tatum also all up there. Most rebounds was Wembanyama. Wembanyama had a crazy year, bro. Most assists was Nikola Jokic. Most steals was Kawhi Leonard. Most blocks was Alex Sarr, followed by Victor Wembanyama, but it's pretty much Victor Wembanyama. Damn. So let's see. Which teams did not make the playoffs before we get into this? And the Golden State Warriors were a better team. They replaced Steph Curry with Ja Morant, and they became the best team in the league? What? What are you talking about, 2K? That's whack. All right, so the Lakers missed the play-in completely with Anthony Edwards and Nikola Jokic and LeBron James and Austin Reeves and Kobe Buffkin. I know, Kobe Buffkin, that's crazy. Bro, the Grizzlies with Kawhi miss it too. Wow. Pelicans with Zion miss. Well, there was no one on the Pelicans. Same with the Mavericks. They just lost Kyrie. And the Utah Jazz didn't have anyone. But that's crazy. The Lakers miss. I would have thought. I think I said the Lakers were one of the ones I thought that would make it. Dang. And the Celtics miss it with Kyrie and Jaylen Brown and Bam Adebayo. Magic miss it. Detroit Pistons miss. Oh wait, I didn't give Detroit any. That's my bad. Bucks miss it. That's no shock. And then Wizards miss it. That's no shock. Okay, so our first play-in matchup is going to be Steph Curry's Houston Rockets against the normal Sacramento Kings. Like I don't know if I said it, but I don't care about any other teams besides teams that actually have players on new teams. So let's go Curry. Let's go. Good stuff. 27 points, 7 assists. What did Curry do in this league? 10 for 17? Bro put up 26 points a game on 50, 40, 90. Hey, what more could you ask for someone coming in just doing that to a team he has historically put belt to butt to? It's going to be the Sacramento Kings. Oh my God, yo, look at this matchup. Devin Booker with the Denver Nuggets up against the Phoenix Suns without Devin Booker. They have no one. That's crazy. I mean, and there's no Jokic for this team either because Jokic is just out of the playoffs. It's crazy. But yeah, this is like a revenge game for Devin Booker, I guess. Bro, no way. No way the Suns just, wow. Talk about useless. Talk about, wow. Dylan Brooks is the actual star of the Suns. We knew this, but it's proven. D-Book put up 35 points in 41 minutes, but 7 turnovers, bro. You can't turn the ball over that many times. So this matchup right here, I do not care about. This Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings, who cares about that? That's 2 teams who are not gonna, do anything. Then Miami Heat against Cleveland Cavaliers. So that's Miami with Jason Tatum. Let's see how this goes. Jason Tatum with the Miami Heat. No Bam Adebayo on that team, but it looks like they're gonna take care of. Oh, are they though? It is a 3-point game with a minute left. Jason Tatum's Miami Heat are down by 3. That's so weird. That's like, I don't know. This is just like a reality where it would just never happen. As Kasparis Jakosionis gets a steal and dunk off the inbounds. I was about to say, like, you could see Tatum in like a Sixers jersey or something because like there's a chance he could have gotten drafted there. When Tatum gave into the league, I'm pretty sure the Heat were like balling. Evan Mobley just absolutely dominates Jason Tatum. Wow. Yeah, that's the very appropriate flexing thing. Like that's the appropriate celebration to do after dominating someone like that. Jason Tatum finds Norman Powell. Khalil Ware with the screen. Norman Powell drives in, finds Khalil Ware for a catch and shoot 3 in the corner. Toilet bowls in. Fire. 10 seconds separate the shot and game clock now. Tie ball game. The Mo Blester working. Dribbles out of bounds. What's he doing? Bro got offended I called him that name. Sorry, dude. But that's just what you are. You're the Mo Blester. Oh my God. All right. 16 seconds left. Shot clock is unplugged. We only need 1 bucket. Miami Heat only need 1 bucket to win the game. Tyler Hero has the ball. It looks like they're trying to get Jason Tatum the ball in the post. They do. And no, they don't. Yo, they can head to Keon Ellis for 3. Jesus, just misses it. What kind of dude? Jason Tatum needs to get his freaking weight up. That's crazy. Bro couldn't hold off a freaking post up, and then on top of that, he got back down in the post on the other end too. So like, you need to gain some weight, my boy. But in overtime, Miami Heat easily take it as Tatum put up 36 and Tyler Hero put up 35 to advance to the playoffs. And now my Philadelphia 76ers go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I don't think the Atlanta Hawks, oh my gosh. I wonder if, yeah, the Atlanta Hawks didn't get anyone. It's just the normal Atlanta Hawks, but I wonder if Jalen Brunson is hurt or if they just have him coming off the bench because injuries are on. Nope, they just have Jalen Brunson coming off the bench. Okay. All right. That's a wise decision. I feel like there's some way we could just have that not be the case, but all right. Come on. Don't let it be another lame matchup for the second. All right. It's a lame matchup for the second round of the play-in as Jalen Brunson in 27 minutes put up 24 points, minus 32. All right. So bro was not the answer. Bro was not the answer. Bro had the worst plus minus of the entire team. Well, besides that Dembona. Well, so this is just the normal Cavs versus the normal Hawks and then the normal Kings versus the normal Suns. So who gives a rat's behind about either of those? So the Suns and the Hawks are eliminated. So when the playoffs now, I will show you when and if there is a close game. But till then, let's see. All right, excuse me, what the frick? Why is normal, unaltered, completely normal MPJ's Brooklyn Nets pushing the Chicago Bulls with Donovan Mitchell? Like, they have them 3-0. They have them against the ropes. They have them struggling. MPJ, I guess, is him, bro. If y'all really lose to MPJ and the Brooklyn Nets in 4, that is insane work. Igor Demon and Michael Porter Jr., the unaltered Brooklyn Nets of 2026, just swept the Chicago Bulls of 2026 plus Donovan Mitchell. Wow. What the frick? What the frick, bro? Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. And the Victor Wembanyama-led OKC Thunder have Steph Curry's Houston Rockets down 3-0, and I think this might be the end for Curry. Probably will be. Yep, it is. Curry is out in 4. I mean, he was a play-in team, and Victor Wembanyama is 41 points, 13 boards, the best player in this league. 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers. What didn't he get? Bro got every single stat possible. Every single stat you could possibly get, bro got it. There's not a single 0 for bro in any of his, like, every plus minus had some. Fouls had some. Offensive rebounds, he got some of those. Free throws, he attempted some, made some. Same with threes and field goals and turnovers. He got some turnovers. He got some blocks. He did every single thing on the court. And he's 7'8". So meanwhile, the SGA-led Minnesota Timberwolves are down 3-1 to Kevin Durant's San Antonio Spurs. That's crazy work. They survived, but unless they make a 3-1 comeback, that's going to be shocking if KD can get that done. And then shocking to no one, Giannis's Indiana Pacers will take care of Jason Tatum's Miami Heat in 5 games, advancing to the conference finals as Giannis puts up a 26-point triple-double with 5 steals, 3 blocks. Bro's just like Wembanyama, except he can't make threes because he does have a 0. He has an 0 for 1 from 3. But other than that, no zeros. And unfortunately, the normal Toronto Raptors look like they're about to eliminate, or maybe it's a 3-2 series against Cade Cunningham's. Yeah, they eliminated Cade Cunningham's Charlotte Hornets. That would have been a fun team to see go for. Cade puts up 35, 6 boards, and 11 assists, 6 turnovers though, and ultimately gets eliminated. But that would have been a cool team to see. Kobe White, LaMelo Ball, and Cade Cunningham. That would have been a fun team. So now Luka's LA Clippers look like they're on the verge of being eliminated by Anthony Davis's Portland Trailblazers. I am shocked there's not been a close game. Oh, here we go. Is this a close game? Yeah, it's a 3-point game with 49 seconds left. Anthony Davis's Portland Trailblazers are up 3-2 in this series against Luka Doncic's LA Clippers. So let's see. Honestly, bro, Damian Lillard pulls up, misses it. Donovan Clingan with the board. Oh my goodness, violating Luka Doncic. I was about to say, this is a sneaky team. This Portland Trailblazers team, very sneaky. If they stay healthy, bro, they could go far. As Damian Lillard gets bodied by Luka. All right, so it's a 3-point game, 10 seconds separating shot and game clock, so no foul has to be made. But they have a good blend of youth and OG stars. As Damian Lillard pulls up for 3. Oh, misses it. All right, 2 seconds separating shot and game clock. Benedict Mathurin with the ball. They find Darius Garland in the paint, and he scores. All right, 1-point game, 18 seconds left. It's probably going to be free throws now. But if I had to choose a team now, like based off of everything already happening, I'm still choosing OKC Thunder. But the Portland Trailblazers, that's another dark horse. And with no timeouts left and fouling twice and scoring a bucket twice, there's down by 3. The Clippers are. Nicholas Batum, you are trusting to make a 3, misses it. We get the ball to Damian Lillard, and that should do it with 4 seconds left as Damian Lillard dropped 40 to advance. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Dame can just do that. So, and injuries are on. So if someone gets a bad injury against them, I wouldn't be shocked. However, they will be going up against my finals favorites in the second round. So then again, I'm not sure. As the last matchup in the first round is the SGA-led Minnesota Timberwolves versus Kevin Durant's San Antonio Spurs. And it looks like it's going to game 7. The only game that goes to game 7 will be this one. Game 7. Remember, the Kevin Durant Spurs had a 3-1 lead in this series. And Kevin Durant, is he really going to choke a 3-1 lead? He's known to do it. Bro is known to do it. And he did it. Wow. Good job, Kevin Durant. 26 points, 37 for Julius Randle, 32 for SGA, and 23 for Dante DiVincenzo. Wow. See, I was, like I said, I would have been shocked if KD actually advanced past them. So, honestly, I think Minnesota, it's going to be Minnesota versus, I don't know, probably OKC, and then OKC is going to get in, and then they're going to win the championship. But over in the East, none of these are actually interesting matchups because only like half of them have a new player. It's just the normal Toronto Raptors and the normal Brooklyn Nets in here against the altered Knicks and then the altered Pacers. But then over in the West, it's actually battles you care about. So in the West, it's SGA's Timberwolves versus Ja Morant's Golden State Warriors, and Damian Lillard and Anthony Davis's Trailblazers versus Victor Wembanyama's Thunder. So we'll see how this all goes. I'll show you when it's a closeout game. And wow, despite being the #1 seed in the West, the Golden State Warriors with Ja Morant are down 3-0 to SGA's Minnesota Timberwolves, which I'm not shocked at all about. And they get swept. I'm not shocked at all. I don't know how 2K thought that they would win however many games they won. The Warriors, that is, with Ja Morant. But I'm glad it finally came to an end because that was just ridiculous. As in the closeout game, SGA gave him 35, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists, 33 points for Julius Randle. And on that same token, unfortunately, the Portland Trailblazers are down 3-1 to the OKC Thunder with Victor Wembanyama. That's a team I want to root for. It's like a team you want to root for, the Portland Trailblazers. They don't win enough in this game, and they're not gonna. Well, maybe they will. This is a close game. This could go either way. Oh, dang, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Actually, freaking Wembanyama went crazy in that last minute and scored a bunch. So, yeah, the Thunder advance already. 35 points for Damian Lillard, 7 assists, but bro got eliminated, unfortunately. And then over here in the East, Tyrese Halliburton and Joel Embiid's Knicks look like they're about to eliminate the normal Brooklyn Nets, which should be happening. Yep, and it does. Thank you. I do not know how the the Nets even got here in the first place. It's like when you lie on your job resume. How the frick did you even get here? Bro, this should not have even come down to this. As Giannis's Pacers are up 3-2 on the normal Toronto Raptors, and they cannot get it done. It's going to game 7. I gotta see, Giannis is playing, right? I always gotta check because injuries are on. Giannis is in. Let's see if there's any injuries for him though. Yeah, there's just some, but no one being out. In game 7, can the Pacers please stay alive so we could have an interesting conference finals? Please do not just let the boring normal freaking Raptors get in, and the boring freaking normal Raptors did get in. Or did they? It's a 6-point game. That's a crazy comeback. 21-39 in the fourth quarter. That is crazy. 6-point game, and the Pacers have the ball. This has been a crazy comeback. 21-39. Zubac inbounds the ball to Giannis. Giannis working on Colin Murray Boyles. Come on, get around him, man. Get around him, Giannis. No, that's not your game. Good board, Zubac. Good stuff, Zubac. All right, it's a 4-point game with a minute 13 left. Fire. Brandon Ingram being locked up by Pascal Siakam. Good defense, Pascal. Good defense. No, that's not a foul, though. Bro made both free throws. 6-point game with a minute left. That is not a foul. That's crazy. Andrew Nembhard gets the ball down to Giannis in the paint. This is a pump fake. Puts up the shot, scores. Good stuff. Drives in. Gets up. If that's not a foul, but that first one is, that is BS. There is no way that one wasn't a foul, but that first one was. That's crazy. Colin Murray Boyles at the free throw line. Misses the free throw. 26 seconds left. This game's probably over. 6-point game. This is just a lot to come back from. Andrew Nembhard pulls up for 3. Misses it. All right, we're cooked. Gosh dang it. The normal, the unaltered, no rival having, unsuccessful, lame. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being too personal here. Toronto Raptors advance to the conference final. Bro, this is how you know I don't fake my videos. If I faked my videos, they would not have made it. They would have been eliminated. I would have been like, oh, dang, they lost. Aw, darn. But it's going to be OKC Thunder with Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, Cason Wallace, and AJ Mitchell against Dante DiVincenzo, SGA, Ayo Dosunmu, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid. And then in the East, it is going to be Tyrese Halliburton, Joel Embiid, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges versus Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett. I mean, it's just the normal freaking Raptors. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl. I just gotta see though. Yep, no one's hurt. So they just have Cat coming off the bench. That is crazy, bro. They actually just won a game. The Toronto Raptors just won a game on them. What the frick? And why are the... Hold on. It's a 2-2 series, both. It's a 3-2 series. The Toronto Raptors are winning against the New York Knicks. What the frick? This should not be... I got it. Is there an injury? Dude. All right. The Knicks win that game. It's going to a game 7. The heck is going on here? Tyrese Halliburton's healthy. Joel Embiid's healthy. And Karl Anthony Towns are all healthy. Why are y'all struggling? And then over here, here, freaking SGA is giving BTA to his old team, but it looks like Chet got hurt. Okay, so that could be a difference maker. That one is, that's excusable. That's okay. Looks like Chet got hurt. Once, bro, he dislocated his left patella. Chet is out for the entire season. See? Now look at that. And I gotta see, I mean, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're healthy. They got only moderate injuries. Everyone's battling through something, but they're fine. Knicks, on the other hand, have one sore ankle, and that's it. Raptors are missing Colin Murray Boyles, too. So, what the frig? So, yeah, Wembanyama. Yo, if I was them, dang, it's too late now. Or maybe it's not. If they survive. If I'm the Thunder, I would have moved Wembanyama to the 4. Nope. SGA whoops his former team, giving him 34 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, 4 steals. And the SGA is inevitable. Despite 38 points from Victor Wembanyama, 11 boards, and 5 assists. Chet did get hurt, but like, hey, that's why I said coming into this, injuries can happen and injuries will be turned on. But bro, it better not be the freaking Toronto Raptors. All right, good. It's not. But that shit was close. That was way too close for my liking. Tyrese Haliburton, 36 points, 10 assists, 18 points for Joel Embiid, and 13 for Karl Anthony as they make it to the finals, with Tyrese Haliburton being the Eastern Conference Finals MVP versus SGA being the Western Conference Finals MVP. So this one could go either way. I don't know if they're missing anyone, but I feel like they had a better shooting guard than that. Oh no, they had SGA at the 2 earlier. I thought they did. Oh, it's going to be SGA, Terrence Shannon Jr., Ayo Dosunmu, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid versus Joel Embiid, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Tyrese Haliburton. Hey, and I can't control these teams, so I would, if I was in control of the Knicks, I'd tell them, hey, start Cat next to him. But this is a team that won 75 games, so they win game 1, but they just struggled against the freaking game 2 is also theirs. That's 49 points for Towns in 29 minutes. Holy cow. SGA put up 33. That's the team that just struggled with the normal Toronto Raptors. So 2-0 series for the Knicks. Minnesota Timberwolves. Hey, this is a close game. It's a tie game with 44 seconds left in the finals. Game 3. If the Timberwolves want any hope at actually winning this series, they're gonna have to win this game. But I don't know, bro. Embiid working on Julius Randle. Puts up the shot. Misses it. Good force miss. Julius Randle finds Terrence Shannon Jr. in the corner for 3. Out of pocket shot. You got to earn the right to shoot that. You do not just pull that. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, Karl Anthony Towns kicks to OG Anunoby. They're going back to Embiid. Embiid finds Tyrese Haliburton for a wide open 3. Misses it though. I was about to say I don't like it when you double team like that, but Timberwolves have the ball. SGA with the ball. 7 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3. SGA 2, 1. OG Anunoby on, puts up a contested 3, misses it. I would have liked a layup or mid-range from SGA, definitely a mid-range, to win the game. When it's a tie ball game, I would have liked that, but I ain't get it. They ain't give that. It's crazy. So in overtime, let's see how this goes. Are the Timberwolves cooked? They're not. They survive and they win a game. So this is actually going to be a competitive series. 36 points for SGA. Bro had to ball out. He had to pop off, and he did. All right, game 4. Timberwolves, they are going up against Goliath here. They are going up against a very scary team, but they tied the series up. Another 34 points for Julius Randle, who's still battling through that strained hip. But SGA put up 25. Hey, man, it's a 2-2 series. And the Knicks are doing what I thought they should do from the start, having Towns start next to Embiid with Tyrese Haliburton. So now it looks like they're actually trying. So let's see. It's a 2-2 series, though. And this is a team in the Knicks that won 75 games this year. And it looks like we could see why, as they blow out the Timberwolves to take a 3-2 lead in the finals. Embiid put up 41 and 11. Hey, SGA, let's see what you're made out of. Come on, man. Let's see it. Game 6. Yo, they take a lead. It is in their home court. Hey, you take this to game 7. They take it to game 7. Karl Anthony Towns gets hurt. He gets hurt with a red, too. Holy cow, that is huge. The Timberwolves players might have just been injured. That is crazy. What is he out with? I mean, he's out. He's going to be out for the season. Whatever it is, it's red. There's no way he could come back from left knee tendonitis. He might be able to play through that, but I don't think so. Bro is out. That's huge. Huge blow to them. Wow. So Karl Anthony Towns will not be in for this last game. Let's see. Is he still officially on it? He is out. Karl Anthony Towns is out for the season with left knee tendonitis. He gets in the last game, and does that swing the series? Can the Knicks win in spite of this injury? It's back and forth, bro. Holy cow. It's an 8-point lead with minute 19 left. The Knicks still, they have the ball. The Knicks, even with Karl Anthony Towns getting left knee tendonitis, still hold on and win the championship. I'm pretty sure that'd be a historic choke if they choke this lead, bro. I don't think they will. As with, oh my God, Embiid just walked him down, took 24 seconds and scores. This is over. 10-point game with 59 seconds left. And 2-1, the New York Knicks with Tyrese Haliburton and Joel Embiid win the finals, but that's without Karl Anthony Towns in game 7. I'm shocked at how far Minnesota Timberwolves got. I mean, not really, but the fact they got past all these good players, all these good teams, teams, it's impressive. But yeah, I really thought they were cooked after Towns went out. There it is. Tyrese Halliburton is your finals MVP. I feel like that's what would have happened if bro never tore his Achilles too, unfortunately. Or in 34 minutes, Tyrese Halliburton put up 21 points, 9 assists, 8 for 15 shooting, 20 points for OG Anunoby in 30 minutes, 18 for Miles Bridges, 18 for Mikal Bridges, 18 for Joel Embiid, and then 16 for Jordan Clarkson. So everyone stepped up knowing, hey, we don't have big Karl-Anthony Towns down low. So now, on the other side, Julius Randle put up 29 points in a losing effort and 28 for SGA in a losing effort. So, yeah, if every player was on their rival team, Tyrese Halliburton and the New York Knicks, 18 points a game, 9.7 assists, 1.3 steals, 0.3 blocks, 50, 31, 93 from each respective category, would win the final. So again, thank you to Simeon for the idea. And like I said, if y'all have any other ideas you want me to do, let me know in the comments. But if you like this video, I appreciate a like. So with that being said, thank you for watching.